Hi, everyone. It's Jennifer Trask, mindset coach and business advisor for coaches and healers. And today I'm so excited to introduce to you Denise Barry, who is an empowerment and results coach. Hi, Denise.
Hi, Jennifer.
So glad that you're here. So Denise and I had been working together for a good bit of time, and we wanted to talk about Denise's journey and the things that she has been able to manifest, which is pretty amazing, actually. And what happened for her through coaching and what came as a result of working together. So Denise, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks, Jennifer. It's always a pleasure being with you.
Oh, ditto. I just feel so blessed to have the best clients in the world. So tell us first, back when we first met, which was actually almost a year ago now, I think last year sometime, early last year. Tell everyone about where were you in your business and sort of what was going on with you that made you think I need to hire a business coach?
Well, I was currently working with another business coach, and it was a lot of strategies that we were working with. And after so many months of doing the strategies that she was teaching us, I wasn't seeing the results. So I knew there had to be something deeper that was blocking. And I just so happened to run across you and listen to some of your work and your philosophies and your teachings, and it just felt like a fit for me. It was more of the mindset, which I knew that was what I needed help with.
Yes. And I'm glad that you said that, because I think a lot of coaches think it's just strategy, and strategy is important. We're not negating the importance of a good strategy, but without the stellar mindset in place, the strategies don't really matter. So awesome. Okay. And so when you came into coaching, what is it that you were looking for exactly?
Well, I wanted to kind of break through why I wasn't getting clients. I wasn't, I was just struggling trying to build my business, and I knew I needed help digging deeper with that.
Yes. And then, okay, everyone, you're going to just love this. So it's really funny what happened with Denise, but one of the big results of that Denise has come, she actually has a complete full client roster now. And it came in the most unexpected way, where she has partnered with a company that's actually bringing her all of her clients. And tell us, Denise, about, so you got what you wanted in an unexpected way. And I love your story, because one of the things that I had to learn myself, and so I pass on, is, you don't have to know the complete how of how everything's going to come to you. And when you stay too rigid in how you think it has to come to you, say some specific marketing strategy or whatever, then you close yourself off from opportunities that could be all around you that you just can't see, because you're like, no, it has to come this way. Now that is not what you did, because you opened we expanded, you got expanded, and you allowed in basically a full client practice in a completely different way than you had imagined. So first of all, congratulations, and I'm so happy for you. And that's awesome.
Thank you, Jennifer.
So first I want to say that, but tell me about some of the things that happened for you that sort of allowed you to allow that in. Like, what were some of the obstacles and some of the kind of the things that you think were the big shifts for you as we unraveled some of that stuff and we got into your mindset?
Well, I think, life circumstances really played a big role in what happened in my life. And, there was one point where I thought this is never going to work, and I didn't know how it was going to work. And it got so intense that I really did have to just let go. And just like you said, Jennifer, as I did, then opportunities and things that popped up for me were just unbelievable. Like, I can't even explain it. I couldn't even predict that months
Yes.
prior to it happening when we first started, that would ever happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And were there any surprising benefits or things that you gain from working together? Because oftentimes I find people come into coaching thinking it's going to be this, but then it's completely something different.
Mm-hmm. It was completely different, to be honest. I mean, it was a good different, but it was not what I expected at all.
Okay.
There was three major things that stood out for me with working with you.
Okay.
And the first one was when we talked about the definition of success. And that was just a huge mind shift in, I think you used the iceberg analogy, or there was an Olympic athlete that you talked about. And it's all the behind scenes that you do that is considered the success. It's not just reaching the top. It's all the things that you do prior to it, which when we reviewed what I had done, it's like, I'm very successful.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. So that was a huge shift for me. The second one was on abundance and money, and you helped me see how abundant I am. And it doesn't have to come, once again, that certain specific way, which we always think, but it's the channels. So, the universe is going to provide it for us. We just have to see that it's different channels that it's coming through. And that, once again, helped shift my life as well, Jennifer. So I really thank you for that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And thank you for being open to receiving it and doing the work. And what was the third?
The third was when I had a really huge breakthrough session with you. It was last summer. Yes. It was all about the unworthiness belief that I had about myself, and how we had talked about the 6 human needs, and how being unworthy, I was meeting all my needs by being unworthy. And it was just like, oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. I can't keep doing that. And it wasn't shortly after that breakthrough session, Jennifer, that things started happening and appearing in my life. So thank you again.
I'm so happy for you. Well, okay. So first, I just want to say thank you for those and saying those. And it's funny because, again, so many people think it's the strategies, but your story is just a wonderful story of how everything is already right in front of you if you would just let it in.
Yes.
Yes. And that's why coaching is such a wonderful process, because that's what the process of it is the letting go and letting it in. And awesome. I'm so happy for you. And look, the sun is shining in you as we say that. So it's the universe saying, that's right, let it in. I love how that happens. Okay, great. So let me just ask you this. So much has happened, your life, and as you mentioned, you had a big life circumstance change that you handled with such grace, and now your life has done a 360, and you have many wonderful new opportunities in front of you, a full client roster. What do you think? So if you were someone watching this and they're thinking of working together, what would be your advice to them to, if they're thinking about working together, and what to look for and what to think about when deciding?
Deciding to work with you, Jennifer?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I think you have to really look at, there's, like you had said with coaching, and you explained it so well, is that a coach helps you see things that you can't see for yourself. And it's just that 2 millimeter shift that you talked about. And it's we can practice all we want, but if we can't see it ourselves, we are going to keep making those same mistakes, or those same run into the same blocks all the time. And it's just, you just shine that light, and you just have that angle to look at in order to help make that shift for your clients. So absolutely worth it, 100%, to work with Jennifer.
Thank you, Denise. And is there anything else that, was there anything else that, I guess those are the three big things. Was there anything else that sort of, when you're reflecting back, that says, I'm really glad I did this. It was a good decision for me?
Things work in mysterious ways, and we were connected in a way, Jennifer, that, it was the universe putting us together, and for a reason. So I know that there, like I had said before, I thought I was seeing you for a specific reason. And there was just so much other things that you helped me with that I never thought I would even work with by hiring a business coach, because you always think business is business, right? But it's not. We're all connected. Our personal and our business are one. Yeah, they're connected. Yeah.
They are. Absolutely. Amazing. Thank you so much, Denise, for taking the time to have this conversation. Congratulations to you. I'm thrilled for you, and what a ride the next year or two is going to be for you. I can't wait to watch it all unfold. And thank you to those who are watching. It's been wonderful. I'm really happy for you, and I'm really happy that you were open enough to do the work and let someone come in and help you, because that is the other thing. If we're not open to receiving the help, then it can't come. So
that's true. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So congratulations and thank you.
Thanks again, Jennifer.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.